Hey everyone, it's Mitchell Cantrell from Rooted Thoughts, and I'm here with the amazing Brock Goldberg. So Brock is one of my longtime friends, one of my best friends, and I've been able to witness his journey in this whole cryptocurrency world. And he's been one of the people who's been like, dude, you gotta get into this. So I figured that, hey, let me get Brock involved into the next Rooted Night, which is coming up March 12th, since he has completely submerged himself in this whole world, and I've from visually been seeing his portfolio and some of his work within it, and I can tell you personally he's gotten a lot of great results, and he's really passionate about the topic, as well as he's well studied in it, but he's going to share a little bit more about his experience and what the heck is this whole Bitcoin thing.
That's a really good question, Cantrell. Thank you very much for having me here, and I'm really excited to be able to present this class. So, Bitcoin is a digital currency, and normally when you pay for things, you have to go through banks or credit card companies. Think of like Bank of America to PayPal and Venmo. What Bitcoin does is it allows people to transact in a peer-to-peer manner, completely eliminating banks. At the same time, it lowers the cost of fees. People anywhere in the entire world can now transact, so you can go from here to Europe to Australia and all the way around and use your Bitcoin to be able to purchase things. Another great thing about Bitcoin is it's a deflationary currency, meaning there's only going to be 21 million of them ever in existence, where the American dollar just gets printed and printed and printed. So $1 this year is going to be less expensive next year and next year and next year. So that's why they call Bitcoin the digital gold 2.0. Think of it like this. The American dollar is the currency for the US, the yen is the currency for Japan, Bitcoin is the currency for the internet. And this is the first time we've ever had something like this. It solves so many issues when you're trying to transact on the internet, and it solves so many other issues that this is why people are seeing a clear-cut future for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin alike. So this is just the beginning. This is just a little tidbit. I hope that makes sense.
Kinda.
That's
why you gotta come to the event. It's there's so much information, and it's easy for if you're just getting introduced to this whole world. There's a lot going on, and a lot of different components of it.
Absolutely.
So talk to them about some of the things that you're going to be covering at the event, because it's not just going to be solely just about Bitcoin, because to get a better understanding of Bitcoin, you need to know about the history of money.
Absolutely.
And so
that's a really good question. I want to touch base on the first thing about understanding all of this, because for me, when I got into this community and industry, it was so hard to understand. I could not grasp what these big words and these pictures and blockchain and Bitcoin and what that all meant. And it took a lot of time for me to really, understand what the heck this really is all about. And that's why I am presenting this class on the 12th, because there isn't a lot out there for the everyday person to really understand what the heck Bitcoin is and blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies alike. And so I've been able to work with some friends and just really the past 6 months on a curriculum that will be able to take the person that's maybe heard of Bitcoin but doesn't really understand it, and by the end of an hour or so, they will have a good grasp on what's going on. Now, they're not going to be an expert, and no one's an expert overnight. Right. But if you can break those things down in a simplified manner, then it's going to make a huge difference. And education is the key to everything. Now, you asked a question as far as what's going to go on in the class. There's going to be a few things that are going to be happening. One, I'm going to be touching base on the history of money, which is really important because people don't understand. All they see is these dollars, these yens, these euros. But to really understand economics and money and the way it works, and which the everyday person should understand that, I'm going to briefly take them on a trip back 5,000 years ago to present day, where we are today, right? And then the next step is really bringing them through the four kind of pillars of what Bitcoin is. The very first one is, why does it exist? Why does Bitcoin exist? Second is, what is Bitcoin? Third is, how does Bitcoin work? And fourth is, how is Bitcoin sent and received? Those 4 things.
It's a good starter.
Yeah, it is. It's a good starter, and we're gonna break them down. I'm gonna break them down in a very simplified manner, pictures and all, videos and all. And at the end of the class, at the end of the event, everyone's going to leave with a little bit of Bitcoin in their pocket. They're going to leave with $5 worth of Bitcoin. We're going to be doing a giveaway of $100 worth of different types of cryptocurrencies. We're going to be setting people up with digital wallets. So please bring your computers. We can set you up on your phone, but if you have a computer, that's going to be a lot better. And at the end of it, we're just going to have some good food, some drinks, and have a good time. And we're going to open the floor up to discussion at the end, where you guys are going to be able to ask your questions, thoughts, ideas, and I'll be able to tackle them one by one.
Really we also have a few different friends that are in the industry, some in the industry, some out of the industry, that are very knowledgeable as well as passionate about this particular topic. One of them is Dre here, the owner of Craft Salon. So he's going to be coming by and sharing his perspective and his journey in the cryptocurrency space. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, and then I think, I know that there's going to be a lot of cool creatives coming through specifically due to the fact that Salon Republic is hosting this event. So within their network and within that particular space, Salon Republic Hollywood, some of the stylists are excited to come. So it's just going to be a great opportunity to, 1, learn about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. 2, meet other creatives and learn with other creatives and bond with other creatives, network with other creatives. 3, just get out of the house and do something productive. 4, stimulate your mind so that it's just thinking and connecting different neurons and just doing different things. And then, where am I at? 5, to be in Hollywood because Hollywood is fun. And
how many numbers are you going to go?
I don't know. I did a post, so I'm thinking about my post. So just to be, it's just going to be a good event. And then 6, to support learning events.
Yes.
This is the beginning. This is something that we're doing here with Rooted Thoughts, and as well as other companies that are out here and groups that are out here to not just create events where there's fun times, because there's plenty of those, plenty of clubs, plenty of lounges, and this, that, and the other, but we need more learning experiences. We need, as adults, and, not adults, but as adults, we need places where we can go and still have fun, but also stimulate our mind and not just waste our time. And you can still drink because there'll be still wine and beer there for free. So I say it's just a win-win.
It definitely is. It'll definitely be a really good time. And like you said, there's going to be so many other people that are in the community, in the hairdressing community, in the creative community, that they want to know more about this, and they want to be able to have a good time, but at the same time get some education. And I love that the ideology behind Rooted Thoughts is really education focused for the creative mind, but at the same time having a good time, and for me, I'm really excited to be there. I'm excited to be able to support you. I'm excited for you guys to come out and witness all of this, because this is the birth of something that's been a long time coming, and all of these events that you're putting on just keep on getting better and better. So I wouldn't miss it for the world. You guys shouldn't miss it for the world, and I look forward to seeing you guys there personally.
All right, March 12th, 7 to 10. See you there.
Peace.